Hello everyone, this evening we're coming to you from the
India win the toss and they elect to field. Exactly what I'd have done given the look of the pitch. It's got early wickets written all over it.
Sharma has the privilege of bowling with the new ball. The umpires have signalled that they're ready. Let's get this game underway.
The captain bringing in the field here, trying to prevent the strike rotating.
Wait. Yes.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Wait. Yep.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Finds the edge.
Butler shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yes.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Yes.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Butler has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Straight to the fielder.
Just threw the shot too early.
End of the over. 8 off it. England are 8 for none. A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength.
Yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Good throw from the deep, on target. Salt gets off the mark.
Hit right on the body. Misjudged it a bit maybe, but couldn't seem to get out of the way. That will have hurt. Huge edge. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yes.
Good bit of timing there.
All the signs that they're reading the ball well. Guided it away off the back foot to the boundary rope.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope. You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Wait. Yep.
Well, a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Really playing all their shots that over, really expensive. Mohammed from the pavilion end. Patel, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming. Into the attack from the pavilion end.
Some adjustments to the field. Just threw the shot too early.
Edge! What a ball! Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Edge! Amazing delivery. That's gone. Fine catch by the wicket-keeper.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Yes.
There'll be one run here for them.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yes.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Wait on.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Edge, unplayable. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. England are 27 for 1. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the northern end.
Yes.
They'll get at least 1.
Keeper.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Nice bowling.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yes.
Chance to run two.
Ball is in.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yes.
Doesn't want to bowl it there. Overpitched and helped to the boundary.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Wait.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
England weren't given much of an opportunity. A very tidy over.
Wait on.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Wait. Yep.
Super shot.
Good balance, really good balance to transfer the weight and stay on top of the ball.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Oh.
Nicked it.
Bowling. Yeah.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Big edge. Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score runs. Mohammed, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the northern end. Great shot through the gap.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Misses everything.
Nice.
Just threw the shot too early.
Drives and misses everything.
Beautiful slower ball, no contact at all. That was just too good.
Yes.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Yeah.
Nicely played.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
No interest on that occasion to play at the ball.
Yep.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Over. England are 59 for 2. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Doesn't beat the infield.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yeah.
Middle that one. Great timing.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Salt didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6. A few moves made in the field.
Edged it. Edged.
Yes.
Edged. Keeper can't take it. Not sure anyone will cut that off.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Oh, that's gone. Really unlucky.
After all that effort, they just couldn't manage to go onto the 100. They'll feel like they've missed out here.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. Will have to wait, though, to face their first ball.
The captain trying to stop the rotation of strike with these field changes.
Yes.
There'll be runs here.
Decisive running might have got them to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yes.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Wait.
A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Yep.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
Steered away nicely, let the ball do all the work for them. Nicely played for 4.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
That's a great take. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
well placed, should get a single.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Nicely fielded on the boundary.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Thick edge.
Yes.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yep.
Too full, got what it deserved. A couple on offer here.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yes.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that over the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yes.
Picked that well, and that's on its way to the boundary.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. Runs coming very easily.
Yep.
Very sweet off the bat, and 4 all the way.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches that to the boundary.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. Going with pace now.
Right armour is coming into the attack.
Yep.
Right out of the middle.
Everything was right about it. The footwork to get back and then the bat coming through the ball beautifully. Bit of a change up in the field now.
Yep.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Tried to take the pace off by rolling the fingers across the seam. It's a great shot. Didn't take a lot of effort. To get it away. Field moving around a bit here, trying to stop the batters getting singles.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yes.
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
One of those ones where you really have to make sure you watch it all the way onto the bat. Picked up the slower one nicely.
Yes.
Timed that perfectly.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Brooke shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
That's the over. England are 117 for 3. We thought it might be a good pitch to bat on at the start of the day, and we were right. It was a long, hard slog from the bowlers, and now it's a big total to chase down. A couple of big partnerships will be required to get these runs. This is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Waiting.
Lovely shot to start the innings. Unfortunate they just couldn't find a gap.
Got all of it, and for 6.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot. Driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Butler, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Wait on.
They'd look for a couple here.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Sharma comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today.
Yeah.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Good bowling.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Oh, nice bowl.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
8 runs added there. India are 8 for none. The right armour is coming into the attack from the northern end.
Wait.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Right off the middle of the bat.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Oh boy, that's really high. This might be gone. What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. What a shot. First ball, smashed it.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over, that one. Too many loose deliveries. Archer coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Good shot. He's found the gap.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Out.
Yeah.
Pretty straightforward catch in the end.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this skill level.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
Well bowled.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Middled, what a start.
Not standing on ceremony, this one. Brilliantly timed and flew over the boundary for 6 runs.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yep. Yes, keeper.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. Pads away. Loud appeal. England having a good chat. Don't know if it's worth using a review on it though.
I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble. Oh, this could spell trouble. Impacting outside the line. Easy decision for the third umpire. Going on to miss everything. And a valuable review lost.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on. Beaten on the drive.
Bowling.
That was a slower delivery, played too early, and it went straight through to the keeper.
Yep.
Got that away nicely.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already,
Yep.
it makes it very easy to score.
Wait.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yep, yep. No!
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
Super shot.
Just perfection. A majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Archer from the pavilion end.
Yep.
They'll get at least one. Simple as you like. Didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in the over.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Oh, that's a spot.
It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide.
Waiting. Yep.
Nicely played.
There was a bit of width on that, and they've climbed into the shot to send it up and over for 6.
Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Boundaries are flowing. They need to find a dot ball or two to slow things down again.
Yep.
Moving well between the wickets. Great running, fantastic running, but it's leg byes to the total.
Middle that one. Great timing.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Going with spin now.
Waiting.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Just threw the shot too early.
Wow, that's missed the
Oh,
lot.
nice ball.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Oh, ball.
Not a great shot in the end. Practices the shot again. Just need to keep their head down now.
Yep.
Didn't need to bother about running with timing like that.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Straight to the fielder.
Timing just a little early on that occasion.
Well placed, should get a single. 4 runs added in that over. India 75 for 4. Curran has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie down one end. Runs have been flowing a little too easily.
Wait on.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Waiting.
Didn't hit that well, very late playing that shot.
Nice shot.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Doesn't beat the infield.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Decisive running might have gotten two. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
India weren't given much of an opportunity. A very tidy over. Misses everything.
Oh, nice ball.
Bit of a wild delivery. I'd have been calling that wise, but, well, the umpire didn't agree with me.
Waiting.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Great bowling, really hitting their straps.
Edged it. Big appeal. And straight into the safe hands of the keeper.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Patel is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on. There'll be runs here.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Lovely shot, gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide. Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
End of the over. India are 93 for 5. That's right off the meat of the bat.
just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Right out of the middle.
Jumped all over the slower ball. Only gave them more time to see it and make sure of it.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on.
Wait there.
Oh my word, fast reflexes and grabs it. Stunning catch.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Gone! Another one goes. 2 wickets in 2 balls, and they're on a roll now.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Great shot through the gap.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
England found some good rhythm in that over. They'll want to maintain it going forwards. Ali to take the ball for the final over of this match. Bit of pressure on.
Yep.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
That's really high. Don't think anyone is close. And safely taken by the keeper.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Mohammed, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
Yeah.
And again, see you later, 2 wickets on the trot.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Doing well to clamp down out there. 3 consecutive dots and the batters have lost any momentum they might have had.
Yep.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
Really just seemed to have put that one into the slot with the first ball to the new batter. All the same, it's a glorious shot for your first ball.
End of the over, 6 runs coming from it. India are 115 for 9. From all of us in the commentary team, I hope you've enjoyed the match. It ended up being very close. Hope to see you soon.